People is asking me what I got on. They be like, hey, Brandon, what you got on? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it, sweetheart. Don't worry about it, sweetheart.
Invis is everything braces isn't. More comfortable, fewer emergency appointments. Invisalign.
We are back at Levi Stadium and joined for the first time by Stephanie Garcia.
Stephanie has a story of a lineman really pushing to turn his life around.
Aubrey, Dominic Childress changed his life around when he moved to Mountain House. With a fresh mindset, not even a global pandemic stopped him from achieving his dreams. No amount of adversity has stopped Mountain House High School senior Dominic Childress from achieving his football dreams.
I got my first offer to Cal Poly down in SLO. So my next goal is hopefully to try and make the NFL.
Only 6 months into his football journey, the 6'3" defensive lineman is the first at Mountain House High School in the 24/7 sports database. He is also the first D1 athlete in the town to be offered a full ride scholarship.
I really like Cal Poly staff. They've been talking to me like for a couple of months now. We've been going back and forth talking and checking in. So I really like the school and the staff. I really love the recruiting process I've been going through with them. So
The San Jose native relocated to Mountain House just east of Livermore and north of Tracy in 2018. Dominic wanted to have a fresh new start.
you know, it was just like hard for me to focus because in the area I lived, it wasn't like the greatest area to grow up in and stuff like that. There's a lot of bad influences. And I feel like if I would have stayed out here and I didn't move, that I probably could have went down the wrong path. Glad I moved out to Mountain House because they helped me get back on track, and there's a lot of good people out there. And the staff like really cares about you and stuff like that.
I want out and I don't want to do this. And 5 weeks later we moved. I did everything I could, scraped together everything I had, tapped resources with family to get him out. And it's been the best decision for us.
Something just clicked in my head. I was like, I don't want to be like some of the people that I see growing up in my neighborhood. I want to be somebody that could do something.
Dominic's path to success began his junior year when he started wrestling under coach Tim Cantu, who also guided him to pursue his dreams of football.
He really made me realize that the way I was acting and the stuff I was doing, like I wasn't gonna be able to get anywhere in life doing the stuff I was doing. So wrestling really disciplined me and showed me that I needed to change my attitude. Him and my mother are probably my biggest role models because they're both really influenced me to change who I am.
Wrestling gave Dominic a newfound discipline. Football remained his primary focus. And when the pandemic hit, he made some adjustments in his life to help achieve his goals.
So that's when Dom decided, I don't want to give up. And he decided, we're just going to make this push and we're going to go camp to camp to camp. And he also wanted to switch from O-line to D-line. And so he started registering at these camps as D-line and just kind of learning at these camps. And 6 months into his journey, here he is with a D1 offer.
I know it's like not a lot of people say that, but COVID was like a good thing for me because it helped me just keep working out and it kept me focused. 'Cause when I was at my house in my own environment, I could do the schoolwork better and I could just work out whenever on my own time and stuff like that. I think the most I ever weighed was like 330, maybe 335. Right now I'm like 280. So so over the span of a year, I lost about like 50 pounds, and like I said, COVID really helped with that too. I've just been able to lift, and then I go to the park and like work out by myself whenever I need to. The COVID happened right after wrestling season, so I was still in the mindset about trying to lose weight, trying to eat right and stuff like that. So I'm glad, I'm not glad that it happened, obviously. I benefited from it, yeah.
With commitment and determination, Dominic can now look forward to his senior season at Mountain House. He's eager to head off into his college years as a valuable asset to the Cal Poly football program, where he intends to study psychology. Dominic is also active in the community, mostly volunteering with kids. He wants to make his community a better place and be a role model just like his coach was for him.
Awesome.
And good for Dominic because he took charge of his life, decided he needed to change his life, and he did it. Mm-hmm. And the virus, the time from the coronavirus, helped him out.
Yeah, I'm really happy for him. Excited to see where he goes.
All right, very good.